I'm not going to even attempt to do the vlog intro right now. I wasn't expecting you to actually look happy. Somewhere they can stay on, but it won't probably open tonight. Right, do you want to go? Right, good morning. It's considerably later, so I'm going to open the vlog properly. We are here at Brightling Park. We've got stars, you can see, for the B100, and we've had some rather exciting news since our last event vlog, which is kind of relevant to today's vlog, and that is that in the BEDE Agria B100 Points League, which is kind of like a new series, maybe I'll talk more about it like later in the vlog. Please do. Star is actually in second place out of all of the horses in the whole country that have entered, which is very, very cool. It's kind of like this big build up where the final leg is at Osberson in the 1 star, so it's kind of nice for us to have something to aim for. So I thought I'd start the vlog off with that. But yeah, B100, new venue for us. Brightling did used to run, but it hasn't run for a couple of years, and we've got a big support crew, including Dan, who's stood behind the camera mimicking me, and Vix, who's maybe going to get started on a tail plait. So life's good. Well, what else were you doing?
I'm just going to brush it.
Oh well, you're already halfway there. You might as well plait it then. Anyway, I'm going to put the studs in, and then we'll talk to you before dressage. Do it not on the camera.
More accurate than guessing once you've done the test.
Well, what did you say then?
Well, Vix's guess was somewhere between 25 and 45. And
Well, you add 10 to that. Add 10 to that, and you'll be probably closer. If I'm honest, I think everything's in where it needs to. That means it is.
Who's through the woods? Yeah. And you'll see on the left, and then FC.
Yeah. Place on the left.
Scene. Head up, Flo. You already know what time it is. It is time for another dressage test voiceover. And I have to say, I have not watched this test back at all yet. But as soon as I came out, Mum did say she basically forgot that the zoom existed on my camera during this test. So unfortunately, until I exit the arena, which obviously is the most important moment you want to see me zoomed in, this is going to be the angle and the shot you get of my dressage test. So I understand if you're not enthralled by it. I've got the judges' comments. I am going to tell you what the judge thought of it, but as you cannot see it for yourself, I will not hold it against you if you decide to use this moment to go for a loo break, go for a cup of tea, or perhaps you're just going to skip it altogether. 4 minutes. Then you get to the jumping, the good parts. I understand. But anyway, we've already started, not that you can tell because I'm a little spot in the distance, but we got a 6.5 for our centre line, and then we got a 6.5 for our first turn across the school, and then we got a 7 for the sort of next bit of the movement, and we're starting a serpentine right now, which we also got a 7 for. So really nicely, this was actually the exact same test that I did at BCA, so I kind of went into it thinking, one, I'm very familiar with the test, having done it on both ATTI and STAR just a couple of weeks prior at BCA, but two, it should be a really good benchmark because you're literally doing the exact same test within the same month to kind of see, obviously it's different judges so you can never compare fully, but to kind of see, you know, if you've improved. What am I even doing here? I'm in Cantor. The fact that I can't even see on my computer. We got a 6.5 for our transition to canter, and then a 7 for our 20 metre circle, and then our transition to trot, which is coming up, got us a 6.5. So up until this point, it's, you know, fairly consistent, 6.57s. That's kind of the right ballpark of where you want to be. So then is the walk work, and I actually think this test suits STAR quite a lot. I had thought that at BCA, and it's also a test that I think allows the rider to show off their ability to ride an accurate test as well, because it kind of asks you to do effectively squares and then circles in the same area, which I just think, again, it just gives you the opportunity for those extra points, which if you're not on something that's naturally super flashy, I really appreciate. So I'm in walk at the moment, and this is where we had our mistake at BCA. So I very consciously made an effort to trot slightly early to really almost over prepare for my transition to canter, because it comes up quite quickly, and last time STAR just got a bit muddled and struck off on the wrong leg, and I don't know how much you can see from that clip, but we did the exact same thing again, which I found really confusing because I honestly over prepared for it so much, but he still struck off on the wrong leg, which he doesn't ever do, particularly not on like the left leg. So yeah, that was really, really odd. We got a 5 for that, which is very generous. She gave us a 5 because she said we corrected it, but I still think that's very generous. And then the rest of our canter work on that left leg got a 6.5, and then it was straight into another trot serpentine, which got a 7. So it's interesting that all of her favourite parts of the test here were trot, which again I think was quite different to BCA, where the judge seemed to prefer our canter work, so you know, horses for courses. And then I will just go ahead and tell you that we get a 6.5 for the sort of turn onto centre line, and a 7 for our halt, so that I can fit in our collectives, which was 7 for paces, 6.5 for impulsion, 6 for submission, and 6.5 for the rider. And the comment was that the horse appears willing, but just needs to develop more suppleness and straightness, as losing balance through the right shoulder today. So there you go. If anyone has stuck around to watch that, I love and adore you. Leave a comment down below, tell me that you stayed. Oh, and look, Mum has finally remembered what zoom is as I am exiting the arena on a long rein. That is good to know, so you know, enjoy those close-up shots of that, guys.
Well done, Starry. Thoughts?
Hello.
Any thoughts?
It's a definite sub 30, isn't it?
Let's hope.
I actually said sub 30.
Oh no, I said 37.
What do you think, Flo?
I don't think it was particularly impressive. We did the exact same thing that we did at BCA. It struck onto the wrong leg in the same place, even though I was like, you will have inside flexion, and he was like, I'm still going to go on the end of it. And I don't think our transition was pushing her down with one very good, but it was alright. He felt quite tense in the warm-up. I don't know if it was just because it was like a different kind of walk over to the woods. I don't really know, but he never felt 100% there. So at least we got through it with no silly moments, I guess.
Yeah. How'd you do?
Yeah, it was not bad.
No, you've got all the best bits now.
I was going to say, boring part down.
Yeah. Good luck, good luck.
Right, dressage is done. I don't know how many of my thoughts you got post sort of test. I know Mum filmed a bit, but I wasn't very happy with how it felt. It felt very on edge, very tense, a bit sort of start of old. He was actually quite tense when I took him for a little sort of pre-event hack yesterday, and I just think with him sometimes when he is like that, it takes a while to shift. So I was pleased that he held it all together, like considering that, but I didn't think it was as nice as, say, for example, the BCA test, and we made the exact same mistake as we made with the BCA test, even though I really thought my riding like was going to mitigate that. But oh well. Score is in 34.3, which is better than the exact same test at BCA. So that's a little confusing because I thought the test at BCA was a lot nicer, but I haven't watched it back yet. And it's nice to get a goodish score and know that there's obvious areas to improve on. So I'm happy with that. I'm happy with 34. We now have literally an hour to sprint around the cross-country course, of which we don't even know where the start is. Otherwise, I'm going to miss my show jumping time and I'm already at the end of the class. So come with, let's run. Yeah, it's going to be rushed.
Now that they're both fed, we can go on the course, but if we're late, that's why. It'll be worth it. Will it? Right, let's go. He's having fun. I am.
Oh, I'm having so much fun.
Yeah, you seem like it.
Yeah.
You, Flo?
We're on our pre-cross country sprint and it's all on a hill, so I am dying.
Ours is worse than the novice because although the novice is bigger, we've got such a big angle to jump across, as Vix is demonstrating, and I've never really jump ditched on angles before.
Maybe jump it slightly to the left and then they can see that it's not attached earlier, not into the water earlier. But it's more of a frightener for you because these are insensitive. What this man did. It's so ugly. This is south.
Well done, Star.
Very nice to see you today.
Yeah, I think Star was a saint there. I'm not really sure what I was doing at 9, but he felt nice in the warm-up and the start of the round felt nice, and then, yeah, I just didn't see a shot that wasn't really there, but no, he was really good and he was so clever and careful to still leave them up even though I basically buried him into number 9, so yeah, he was a good boy and he felt like he really wanted to pick up his feet. He was literally like jumping really nicely, so happy with that, and just the one phase to go, which I can hear over the tannoys causing a lot of problems.
Watching the cricket, I think.
Is this not good enough sport for you right here?
You ready for this, Flo? I don't know.
Can I give you that to film on? It's like talking to a brick wall.
Wakey, wakey, Dan.
You are actually on the vlog, sleeping. That was his one request, not to be. It's only because I came over, not thinking you could possibly fall asleep in 30 seconds. You're asleep again.
You don't have to put it in though.
Oh, it's too late. It's already in. Everyone loves it. They're subscribing.
I'd love that ability to just fall asleep anywhere.
Yeah, I can't.
That really wasn't very exciting. I just had the side of star for several seconds. Look, he's ready.
They'll be joined next on course by number 562, Mo Carter and Abel Starr.
I don't need this no more. I don't need to stay, finna walk out that door. My mistake, giving you love galore. Hope you find someone that can really adore you. Don't worry, I ain't keeping grudges, cause I'm doing better, life cannot be more golden. But honestly, I won't lie, sometimes I ask why I can't get you out my head. Now hard to forget that
I really need to cut you off. You're always trying to lead me on. You're making all these promises and you'd always quit. You're just another hypocrite. No, I'm against you, got no way. No, you thought that I would always stay, but you thought I'd be yours and
A call please for number 561, Ella Ritchie with Rebecca Beach. Ella, you're going to go cross country. You're getting very close to the end of 561. Combination, one sold out. And for that final part, and no problems for them through there, so nursing their dressage score 30.5, they make their way up to the final fence. And we'll jump over that last.
How was it, Flo? How was it?
Yeah, happy. Brake clear. I think we might have had about 3 seconds of time.
Good boy, Starry.
How much do I have?
Make their way up to Sand Rail.
I have some good news for you. What? I actually do.
Oh, for me? Sorry,
Yeah,
I
for you.
thought this was the good news for the people in the vlog.
Oh no, it's actually for you.
Oh, so they already know you came second.
I haven't told them yet.
Oh,
That's
sorry.
not me.
Spoilers.
Spoiler.
Spoilers.
We're stopping somewhere on the way home.
McDonald's.
Yeah.
Yay.
That was, oh look, it's the star of the show. In a bit of a rush, even though we finished, just found out there's a prize giving and I'm in the prize giving, which doesn't happen very often, so we're going to go and try and get our prizes. I haven't put on my shirt. I thought I might get away with just a stock, but I'm thinking now that that was a little bit foolish. But there's no time because the prize giving supposedly is now.
Written by Flo Carter. Hooray! And the winner of this section.
Who's excited for McDonald's?
Me.
Everyone except me. You excited for McDonald's?
I can take it or leave it, to be honest.
How happy is everyone with their McDonald's?
Very.
That was a bit delayed.
Very.
Joe's already polished off an entire ice cream.
You can't beat them.
I know, funny.
And that just about concludes the Brightling event vlog. It all got a little bit manic there at the end when we found out we had prize giving last minute. Very on brand for me, didn't expect to be involved in a prize giving, so wasn't ready. Had a little McDonald's trip, but most importantly, rounding out the actual event part of the eventing vlog rather than advertising my very non-athletic diet. I was so pleased with Star. Really the whole performance, the whole day. I know that I felt there were clear areas where our dressage could be improved and I definitely stand by that. But dressage test, the editing flow thanks me later when I can read the comments for the vlog. But, you know, 34 is a good mark and it's still on the right lines. We've done better tests this season, but hopefully we're going to get back to that, and it wasn't like miles off. Tree jumping, he was awesome as normal, and cross country, wow, did he hold his own against the course that caused a lot of problems. And I feel like people say that all the time, don't they? That was a tricky course that caused a lot of problems. For context, this course had less than 60% people who went round it go clear, which for a 100 level, I would say that's really low. Normally it's about 85%. So, you know, it was challenging, and he not only did he hold his own, but he came home with just a couple of seconds of time penalties, and I wasn't really pushing for the time that much because I was feeling nervous. And second is my highest ever BE placing, so really pleased about that. And I think that means more points for the BE, DE, Agria, B100 league, which I'm going to butcher that every time I say it. I'm still trying to get to grips with exactly what it is, but I think you get points for double clears at BE, DE events, show jumping clears, completions, and it all counts towards this big grand finale at Osberton in the 1 star, which we are now officially qualified for, which is very exciting. So yeah, good things to come. And I'm going to end this vlog by saying that the next time Star goes eventing, it's not going to be at 100. Don't worry, I'm not getting novice just yet on him, but yeah, there's a 105 in the works, guys, and I'm gonna ignore it before I get nervous. Anyway, see you in the next one.